And welcome back. We are back on Overtones. You're listening to WLXU 93.9 LPFM, Lexington, Kentucky. And we also have in the studio today, this is like a good old-fashioned talent show, I think. Today is the best way to represent it. And I'm very pleased to have Chelsea Nolan, who is not only a nominee for a Lexington Music Award coming up next Sunday, but was also on Red Barn Radio. A couple of we're shifting around mics here, so it's very interesting. Chelsea was also a guest on Red Barn Radio last week, and you heard her on Saturday on the radio version of Red Barn Radio, and she graced us with her appearance on Red Barn Live, and I understand there was a huge crowd there that evening. And I was traveling, so I was unable to see you, but we do have Warren in the studio with us today, and I wanted to ask Warren what it was like to experience Chelsea live on the Red Barn Live stage. I want to get an outsider's opinion, and then I'm going to have Chelsea talk to us about what it was like for her.
Well, I don't know that I qualify as an outsider's opinion since I'm the line producer of the show, but it was an absolutely fantastic evening. She came in like a trooper and overcame, I guess, what was pretty much confirmed
it was the
flu diagnosis. Yeah. Nobody but her could tell. You know, it was just a phenomenal evening of music. And she broke our Facebook Live record for the most number of views on Facebook Live, which I think at the end of her performance was right around 9,000, something like that. Yeah. And I think it got up to 12 or 13 over the next few days. And so people have just been, sharing that like crazy.
Wonderful.
So, yeah.
Well, thanks, Warren. So, Chelsea, what was that like for you, that experience of being on Red Barn Radio? You were most gracious to Red Barn in an article that I read.
Man, my brother did Red Barn. My brother's Josh Nolan, and he did Red Barn a couple of years ago. And I was there the whole time holding my phone on Facebook Live so everybody could see him. But whenever you guys asked me to do Red Barn, I was just beside myself that you all even knew my name, but then that you wanted me to do your show, and that was fantastic. And then on Tuesday, the day before Red Barn, I tested positive for the flu, and then I was
type A, I believe.
It
right?
was type A, so I was freaking out because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm gonna do because this is huge. This is so huge, and I have done weirder things in stranger circumstances, so I thought I would just give it a go because it was really important that I did it, and everyone was so kind and just really positive and giving me all their good energy and their thoughts and prayers and just trying to get me through it. And I had a great time, and I'll never forget how that felt to just sit there between those barrels behind that mic and just know that I was afforded such a beautiful opportunity. So.
We were so glad to have you, and she was a trooper. I was watching actually on Facebook Live because I was out of town, and I thought, oh my gosh, how difficult must that be to feel as poorly as you did, and you produced such a beautiful performance.
Thank you so much.
And on the radio, after we listened to the radio show, it was just eloquent.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm going to put Whitney on the spot here a little bit, if that's okay. You're going to see everybody's faces right now. They're talking, don't look at me, don't look at me.
To get put on the spot.
That's exactly why I was invited.
I want to invite Whitney to speak to Chelsea's talent. And you are kind of talk to us about your background with the songwriters in the round that you produce, and then the connections that the two of you all share.
Right. So I host a Songwriters in the Round at the Twisted Cork here in Lexington. And I'm certainly no expert. I am a writer myself. I have no special education. My education is something completely different. But I have ears, and I have passion for writing. And Chelsea's incredible. I first heard of Chelsea on Facebook. There's a women's group. I think it's like Kentucky Women of Music. And it's just people who are trying to lift up other local female writers. and they kept posting about Chelsea, and they kept posting, and I thought, who is she? And so I like tried to be her friend, and she gracefully like accepted me on Facebook, and I was like, yeah. But in any case, I invited Chelsea to do one of our rounds, and she always tells the story. She almost didn't come. She was not really sure about it. She was like sick. She was very sick.
Yeah.
And we do it for charity, and we did it for Greenhouse 17 that time. And she asked what charity we were doing it for, and I told her. And she was like, okay, I have to come. She just felt led to come, and she blew us away. Again, she was sick, but she never sounded better. Like, she is awesome. And the great thing about Chelsea is that she's a great writer, but more importantly, she's an amazing person.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, I love you to pieces. And honestly, I'm a fan of talent, but I'm an even bigger fan of good people, and she is.
Wonderful words.
Oh,
Now she's blushing.
I love it. I don't know what to do with my hands now. Thank you for saying that. That was nice.
Well, Chelsea, you are also nominated for a 2018 Lexington Music Award in the category of Folk Act.
Yeah.
So what did that feel like to find out you were nominated?
Again, I'm just really surprised when people know my name.
That's when you know you're doing things right, Chelsea.
I was like, wow, that's strange. And then to be in a category with Montana and Linda Jean with Local Honeys, they're some of my best buds. Me and Montana have known each other since high school.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
It's amazing all the connections that we kind of make, and then we realize we've had them a lot longer than we thought we did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Me and Montana and Sonora, actually, were all friends in high school. None of us ever talked about music. We were just friends, and then here we are, like, all doing this. But the Lexi thing, that was just cool to be recognized amongst my peers.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it's all about. It's just lifting people up.
It sure is.
And I'm really humbled by it, and was really surprised to see my name on it, but I'm just really excited that, I don't know, my name's floating around out there somewhere.
Are you going?
I'm going to try to go, yeah.
Who will you be wearing?
What will I be wearing? Golly. I don't know.
That's what we're going to ask everybody now. And most of the
throw
time
my
it's a combination of
outfits
Old
together.
Navy and Charming Charlie.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe this cool shirt my friend
I
Ted
think that
Messer
would
got
be,
me.
that would be
Is this
wonderful.
not hilarious?
Yes.
It's a picture.
It's a picture of
selfie
you.
we took.
I like it.
Me and Christopher Bentley and our 3 dogs.
Well, there's nothing better than that.
Is that not ridiculous?
That's the best shirt ever.
That is the best
I
shot.
put it on today because I just felt like wearing something funny.
I feel like we all need that shirt.
Yes, I think we do too. We'll be
Okay.
placing our orders.
Yeah,
So,
just my big glasses.
Chelsea, would you sing something for us here in the studio?
Yeah, I can do that for sure.
Thank you so much.
This song is called Silver Line, and it's just about some of the silly stuff that happens in my life, because there's a lot of it. But all the verses are about something that actually happened or was said to me or something. But it's a fun song, and I enjoy singing it. So. Well, I can't even talk 'cause I'm so country. crosses creek. But taming down some men is just like training a raccoon. Neither thing is ever meant to be. It's a good combination of gas and brakes. Sometimes you move, sometimes you shake. Stop and go at your own rate and find the silver line. I remember the day that my brother took me driving in my dad's new Jeep. We went to town just when everybody started looking. Missed the clutch and then he shut her down. It's a good combination of gas and brakes. Sometimes you move, sometimes you shake. Stop and go at your own rate and find the silver line. It's a good combination of gas and brakes. Sometimes you move, sometimes you shake. Stop and go at your own rate and find the silver line.
Thank you, Chelsea Nolan.
thank
And thanks
you.
for being with us here today. You going to stick around?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wonderful. We will be back after these messages.